The studio, for example, is a building that just used the trees that were on the site. And that was a point of principle in that, we only had that much stuff. We only had that much money. We only had that much stuff in terms of the material resources. And those trees were going to come out anyway because they were larch trees in a deciduous woodland. And, I can't remember, it was 8 trees or whatever it was, but it was like that was the resource. So that defined how much we could build. And we did the least amount of milling just to make it something that could be constructed and to make the material go furthest. And then we kind of scavenged everything else. And that material has a kind of provenance with where it's from and also the skills and resources that we used to make it, which were, again, people who just lived locally, who were my neighbours and friends, that didn't know about making, but they weren't makers and builders with capital M's and capital B's. They just were people who lived in rural places that kind of could do stuff, And for me, that's one of my favourite projects, is the studio, in fact, because of that way that what I see when I look at it or I'm in it is all of the thinking in the hands of the people that did it. And I see their lack of skill, but the lack of skill doesn't make the building worse. For me, it makes it kind of better because it allows them to take part